You know how the V8s are like the whole tail fish-tailed, went sideways, came back. So once I got the Supra, I used to always drive around. Jumeirah used to be everybody's spot. Drive around in Jumeirah. Okay. What are you guys doing? Go drive around in Jumeirah. Okay, let's go drive around in Jumeirah. That time I got the car, it's sports car, Supra. Everybody likes it. There was a car meet. I think it was JDM UAE. Long time ago, 2017. It was 2017. It was next to a cricket stadium, if you remember. Yeah. So this was my first car show, if you believe it or not. I was like, okay, you know, guys invited me, let's go. We'll all go as a group and everything. Went to the car show, met the guys, lovely guys. Everybody like didn't distinguish anything. They were all lovely people. I saw like this is another world, you know, like getting into like everybody loves cars. You see cars around. This is like the movies. This is like the stuff you watch on YouTube. There's car meets and stuff. So I was like, okay. I told the guys, like, whenever you have meets and stuff, call me. So I was like, okay. The next one I think I went to was the really old Gulf Car Festival. That was also the first, I think, the first Gulf Car Festival. I went there. Even it was like 3 days. US Imports, JDM, and I don't know. It was like 3 days. I know I was going for the JDM because the Supra group was going there. So a day before that, I just went to look at the other cars. So I was looking for the parking. So I asked the security guy there, "Do you know where's the parking?" And he goes like, "You park inside. With a car like that, you park inside. You don't go no parking." I was like, "What? Lovely." He's like, come on in. He lets me through. So I went on an American muscle day with a Supra. I parked. I see everybody giving me respect, taking photographs, videos. I was like, wow, this is amazing. You know, this everyone is so friendly and they love the car and everything. So that was this first meet, and from there I started meeting people. Everybody would come talk to me, very nice people. I would be chilling with my friends and stuff, so they would come like, oh, nice car and everything. And there was this one kid, I think he was like 16, 17. He comes up and he was like, "This is my dream car, I love it, and it's beautiful." And you know, like in my heart I felt this was me, you know, when I was a kid. I would come ask people and stuff. I was like, you know what, I'll make his dream come true. And I told him, "Since you love the car so much, would you like to go for a ride?" He was like, "No way." His reaction was, you know, completely different. Like, I think I would have reacted the same way in my age if I asked someone and they told me, "Come for a ride." So I was like, you know, you can come for a ride, I'll give you a ride. So he sat, I boosted around a little bit, drove him around, showed him the power of the Supra. And he was like, you know, he followed, he's like, "Give me your Instagram, give me your details, I'll follow you," and everything like that. And till now he follows me on Instagram. He watches all my videos, comments and everything. And yeah, I told him one day you should be able to own it, but then for now I hope this works out. So he was really happy. So I think that's one of the stories where I got someone's dream come true. We planned a lot of events. I tried to all our members are like our family, so my second family, I would say. Like everybody is nice. We have whenever we go for drives, it's more like you know, chilling with the guys, like talking about cars, and we can talk for hours and hours and can go out. Ameen at 18 and Ameen at 28. A lot of things changed, I would say. As car wise, I would be like, I'm more mature, obviously. Still do silly things, but I'd say much more mature. and driving wise, more knowledge about cars. Time flies as well. It was like yesterday when I got my first car. So it was a break. I came back from US just to see my family, and I was gonna go back. And my friend got a 2002 Mustang Shelby Cobra. And I don't know if it was Shelby, it's called Shelby, or it's called Cobra, something. Very nice car, beautiful, very powerful. He modified it and everything. And I was like, he's like, you want to drive it? I was like, sure, you know. He's like, yeah, enjoy. Don't worry about anything, enjoy the car. So I was like, it's nice, very powerful. So I was driving around and everything. So I was making a U-turn. We were sitting in a parking lot, so I was like turning. And I gassed it, and the car like just, you know how the V8s are, like the whole tail fish-tailed, went sideways, came back, and then I continued, and I was like, oh, this is fun, so let me do it again. I did it again, and the cop sees me. A cop sees me do this, comes straight up, and my friends are like, run. I was like, you know, it's my fault, I did this in a closed parking lot. Let's try to talk our way out. So he comes, he stops. He was a very nice guy, came, very respectful. He told me like, what are you doing? I was like, straight up, I told him like, okay, this is what I was doing, and I know it's my mistake. He's like, come with me to the police station and we'll talk there. They talked to us, and I was like, I know I'm wrong, and he's like, this is the fine, can't help it, this is the law and everything. I was like, I respect it all, it's my fault, and it's my responsibility. So now in my head it's like, what am I gonna tell my family, you know? This is like, wow, this is this is too much. First time, first impound, first huge fine. Go back to my family. I was like, Dad, no, Mom, no, Dad, Mom, this is, can you tell Dad? So she went and told Dad, and my dad gave the cash. Obviously, he doesn't, because my friend needed the car and everything, so we wanted to get it out as soon as possible. So gave me the cash. I went, I paid it off and everything. We got it out, but I got grounded. I got so much shit for all this. Then I was leaving anyways back to US. I was like, okay, done, finish. After that, I was like, you know, more responsible. Even now, when I have the drift car, we take it to the drift track and everything. So alhamdulillah, keeping it away, keeping it safe, that's the best way to be. Everyone asks me like, after I got the Supra, it's like, what's next? And I will be like, this was my dream car, this is everything I wanted, and I don't wanna, like, next car would be a car I like, I love, but this was that, you know. Only thing I would, if I could change in the Supra, is maybe make it more, little bit, like, I like the whole fact that the car is like old cars. Why I like them so much is because you're more connected to the car. It's all mechanical than electrical. All these new cars, one fuse goes off and your car is on the side of the road trying to figure out what's wrong. These old cars, something breaks, you yourself, if you have the knowledge, you can fix it right there and then, or you take it to the nearest garage, he will fix it for you. But maybe like a updated version of the engine, but keeping it old style mechanical ways. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I love how the cockpit of the Supra is. Since I'm a pilot, this is one thing what really attracts me in the car, is like how the whole cockpit in the car is just facing to the driver. The passenger just needs to chill out, because like, this is, I got controls, you know, like I'm flying this car. So this is the most amazing part in the car. I haven't seen many new cars which are shaped this way, like everything is pointed towards the driver. It's more driver focused. Yeah, so I don't think I would want to change. Maybe just everything, which I'm gonna make eventually, everything back to restoration, that it looks brand new. But yeah, maybe an updated 2JZ, 3JZ, something like that Toyota comes up with. We'll love that, where we can swap it into the Supra. But other than that, I don't see anything coming.